live on tape from West Virginia Penitentiary. He's part monkey, he's part machine, Robot Monster. Your host, Professor Emcee Square. Musical director, Pointy. With Stiffy the Dead Clown. And featuring Fritz. And the banana peel coffin jockeys on... It's Alive is brought to you by Davis Scion.
Visit Davis Scion on McKnight Road today for the all-new Scion XA 4-door hatchback, the XB 4-door wagon, and the TC 2-door coupe. The most exciting and fuel-efficient new vehicles to hit the market in recent years. And with Davis Scion, it's easy to find the vehicle you want with the options that meet your needs. Plus, Davis Scion has financing options to suit your budget, and pure pricing guarantees that you're getting the very best price. Come into Davis Scion today for the fuel-efficient and fun complete Scion line. McKnight Road across from the Ross Park Mall.
On It's Alive, we are at the West Virginia Penitentiary, where they have the Dungeon of Horrors. Great place here. Kind of can smell death in the air, though. Whew. Yeah, it is.
That ain't one of mine.
Sickening smell.
I'm pretty sure that's urinal cakes.
Urinal cakes?
Yeah, kind of eucalyptus-y.
Remember I used to have a pet name for you? Urinal cakes? Shut up! Shut up! Anyway, the movie tonight is The Robot Monster. A very good movie. There's a gorilla. He kind of has a diving bell helmet on, but he's from another planet. You're going to like it. Let's get to Robot Monster.
It's either them or us. Come on.
Did you say something?
He says we must die.
Oh, well, if you insist, but come here. Wouldn't it be nicer if we could live at peace with each other?
Okay, I'll be from a friendly planet.
Good. Does that mean we can play house now?
No. friendly, but I still have to find out what they're doing here.
We are archaeologists, boy. People who try to find out what men were like way back before they could read or write. The only way to pass on what they knew was through pictures like this one.
You see, our job is to chip it out carefully and take it to a museum so people can study it.
Gee, are you scientists?
It's even better than being cowboys, huh, Professor?
You bet. Was he a spaceman robot?
As far as we know, there were no spacemen at those times, and robots either.
He looks like some of those people I saw last time I was on Pluto.
Oh, what's your name, son?
Johnny!
Oh, Johnny, it looks like you've stirred a little outside of your orbit, doesn't it?
Mama! Here we are in the cave. My mother and sister. Bet you'd like her.
No doubt.
Johnny, that wasn't fair. You kids promised you'd take a nap right after lunch if we took you on this picnic and off you scooped. I hope he hasn't given you any trouble.
Not at all. Johnny, at the camp I used to go to, we used to have to take a nap after lunch right up until we were 14.
You did?
Sure.
Will you be here when I get back?
If we are, you are welcome to join us.
Come on, quit stalling.
Here, dear. There you are. Take this too, darling. Fine. You want to take that?
If Dad was still alive, I bet he'd let me stay.
I don't think he would, John.
Say, are we ever going to have a new father around our house?
I don't know, dear. Would you like that?
If we do, I hope he's a big scientist that makes rocket ships and things like that.
This portion of It's Alive is brought to you by Ralph's Army Surplus.
Ralph's Army Surplus, located in the center of Monroeville, PA. As soon as you enter the store, you'll be facing one of the area's largest selections of new and used Army apparel, including the new digital camo design. Ralph has work apparel like Carhartt and Dickies, with all the newest colors and styles. Ralph's has a huge inventory of boots, but that's not all. Ralph's has camping equipment, tents, sleeping bags, knives. So much to choose from, you'll be blown away. Ralph's Army Surplus, Route 22, Monroeville,
PA. Ernie? Yes? Was my parole officer here?
No. why'd you ask?
Well, I want to sneak out of the house, but I got this ankle bracelet.
Well, that's electronic surveillance.
I'm so sick of being in trouble all the time, Ernie.
Well, you got a violent temper, Mother.
I killed one mailman, and you think I was doing insider trading or something?
Right. Taking dirt out of the boss's hole and everything.
What are you talking about?
You know damn well what I mean, Mother. Put the dirt back in the boss's hole.
I told you to take the dirt out.
Right. Glad you cleared that up for me.
Remember the time I ate 50 eggs?
Yeah, you were hell to live with for a whole week.
But you were proud of me, weren't you?
Not particularly.
Well, you know what, Ernie?
Little embarrassed, to tell the truth.
What?
Who? What'd you say?
Shut up, Ernie.
You shut up.
What?
I'm not gonna shut up. You shut up. Don't make me repeat myself.
What?
Oh, what we have here is a failure to communicate.
What?
What?
Shut up!
You shut up!
Shut up!
No, you shut up!
Shut up!
What?
Don't touch me!
I'm not gonna touch
Don't you lay a hand on me!
You want some of this, sister?
Don't you touch me!
Come
you
on!
Hit me. I'll tell you what!
Bring it on! Let's dance!
Attention, Roman, XJ2, reporting to guidance, Roman. I salute you. You are late, 14 minutes. Gravitational pull is stronger than reported. 0.7652 higher than our planet. Accepted. Report. May I ask first for other news? Granted. No life has been discovered on any other planets. Earth is our only rival. Was great guidance. The human knew about atomic energy, but had not mastered the cosmic ray. Wherever I directed the calcinator beam, they crumbled. At first, the fools thought it came from one among their many nations. They began destroying each other with hydrogen bombs. I announced myself to keep them from wiping out cities, which will give our people much amusement. Too late they planned it against me. Their resistance pattern showed some intelligence, but all are gone now. The way is clear for our people. I want facts, not words. Fact A. Life pulse has been reduced to +00. Reject. Error. Error? But great guidance, I have proved it. My energizer has scan checked by square feet. No life above Lepidoptera level exists. My computator is more accurate. In the 22nd category, there is an error of 16 billionths. The Great One is never wrong. And there are perhaps 8 people left on Earth? Not perhaps. Precisely. Find and destroy them. Then report back.
Martha, it's all right. He's here.
Oh, what do you think? I've a good mind to give you a thrashing. Didn't we tell you? Never, never, never to go outside of those wires without our permission.
Martha, Anger won't keep the boy from doing it again. He must tell him why.
You know the terrible things that have happened when Roman landed on Earth. The only reason we are still alive is that your sister Alice and I worked out a way to reflect his deadly beams away from the house. He can't see us, he can't hear us, but one word spoken outside the barrier and he will be down on us. Do you understand that, Johnny?
But I saw him.
Saw who?
Roman, he's in the cave at the end of the ravine.
Then he's found us out.
Not yet, or we'd all be dead by now. Are you sure?
I was in the cave painting his picture the way we saw him on the viewer screen.
Why were you doing that, Johnny?
So in case he did wipe out the human race, there'd be some record of how it happened.
Go on, go on.
I heard him coming, ducked out just in time. Looked to me like he was making it his home.
Why here? Why so close?
Maybe we could kill him, huh, Pop?
No, Johnny. The armies of the entire world tried and failed. We have thrown everything we had at him, but he's impervious.
Unless we can find his weak spot.
Could I have just a little water, Mom?
Yes, dear.
But why here? Why here?
Perhaps we're the last people on Earth, Dad. He senses our presence and keeps calculating closer and closer.
I don't believe that.
I'm sure there are some other scientific minds capable of rigging a foil to prevent detection. If we only could find a way.
Only one way of communication with each other.
Do you think we still have a garrison on a space platform? Roman hasn't destroyed that yet.
Well, it could be. If we only could get through to them. But why should we succeed where others fail?
Don't you talk like that, dear.
This may be them. Maybe they are coming through from the space platform.
Humans, listen to me. Due to an error in calculation, there are still a few of you left. You escaped destruction because I did not know you existed. Now I know you are watching. I see 5 of you who have not been destroyed. Show yourselves, and I promise you a painless death.
Just the 5 of us left? But this is incredible. It means that Roy's gone too.
I'll bet Alice is happy the way they used to fight.
Don't say that, Johnny. Roy was a great scientist.
I would have never developed the serum without him.
The trouble was, he wouldn't admit I was good in my field.
Anyone who could fix that view screen after what that glass did to it is better than good.
Easy, easy.
I'm sorry. Seems silly after all the terrible things that have happened. To go to pieces over one miserable, egotistical, impossible guy. But all right.
It's Alive is brought to you by Davis Scion.
Robot Monster on It's Alive tonight. We are at the West Virginia Penitentiary, where, and believe it or not,
Oh, don't do it.
someone actually someone dropped the soap. What? This is.
Why are you touching that?
This is dirty.
Yeah. All right, look.
Maybe I shouldn't have touched that.
Here.
What could happen? I'm already dead.
It's already spoiled. Your mustache. Look at your hand. Oh.
Fritz, come here, Fritz. I'm not going to do anything. Fritz took off. Look at him go. Look at him go.
You have stink fingers.
Anyway, we are having a great time here. And Stiffy?
Huh?
Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. I can't wait.
Huh? Are you? You're in okay? Are you? Oh. Let's get back to the movie.
Do you wonder what happened to your fellows? Watch them. calcinator beam wiped out your last legions, your last scientists in their deepest shelters. Everyone but you few. There is no escape from me. Very well. I will recalculate. Your death will be indescribable. Fool humans, there is no escape.
Perhaps we should talk to him. Try to arrange a truce, make peace.
He would be able to plot our position immediately. If Roman wants us, he should calculate us.
Have you made the correction? I need guidance, Great One. For the first time in my life, I am not sure. You sound like a human, not a Roman. Can you not verify a fact? I meshed my LPI with the view screen auditor and picked up a count of 5. Error! Error! There are 8. And the other 3 still elude me. And all escape detection by the directional beam. Is it possible they have a counter power? And if they have, reduce, correlate, eliminate error. Is this not the law? I will find them, Great One. Trust me. And if the C-ray fails, I will use physical means. Planet Earth can revolve once more. Then you must either report success, or I will sentence you for failure.
Watching Robot Monster on It's Alive. We're having a good time in the prison tonight. Fritz found a little mouse, made a little pet, found a mouse, named him Mr. Jingles. Where is he? You got him? Show them the mouse.
Hey, there he is. That'll learn you.
If the atomic guns can't stop him.
It's not for him. It's for us.
Hi there. Anybody home?
It's Roy!
He's alive.
Do you know who's in the cave at the end of the ravine? Well, I was as close to him as I am to you.
So was I.
But he didn't know that I was there. Do you know why?
Maybe you're not worth noticing.
Well, now I know I'm in the right house.
Yes, and a moment ago she was crying because you were dead.
You didn't have to waste any tears on me, honey. I bear a charmed life.
Roman spoke to us over the view screen. He said that we are the last 5 people on Earth. Is he lying? Or are there any other people?
2 more. Jason and Cloud.
But why them? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, doesn't it? Look, the professor here spends his entire life trying to discover a serum, an antibiotic serum that will cure all diseases, even the common cold. And thanks to his wise choice of assistants, he manages to achieve his goal. And so, who does he experiment on with his first injections? Himself, his family, myself, and Jason and McCloud. Therefore, the great antibiotic is also the immunizer to Roman's death ray.
And I thought it was the electronic barricade around the house.
Well, that may prevent Roman from finding us and blowing us up.
Which is nothing.
But against the sweep of the death ray, it's powerless. No, the serum, that's the thing.
Couldn't you find any more in the lab?
Plenty. But I didn't bring it.
Why?
Because we managed to get together enough fuel to take a rocket ship to the space platform. And there's enough serum on board to immunize the entire garrison there.
Does the garrison know you're coming?
Well, how could I tell them without letting Roman know, too?
They know what's going on down here. They'll figure it's Roman and blast the ship right out of the sky. We'll have to get word to the space platform, that's all.
Jason and McCloud take off in 2 days. On foot, it would take me longer than that to get back there.
We'll have to rewire the circuits on the view screen so that we can broadcast without Roman picking it up.
But such a complicated job in 2 days?
Well, at least I can try. If I only had a decent assistant who could take orders instead of trying to be the boss.
I'm bossy. You're so bossy, you ought to be milked before you come home at night.
Children.
All right, I'm sorry, Professor. Okay, boss. Where do I begin? Don't you have to loop it?
Roy, will you not argue, please?
You know something? You're either too beautiful to be so smart or too smart to be so beautiful.
I guess we do get along all right at that. But let's work together now. We can play later. Roy, what time is it?
4:30.
Of what day, Roy? I can't remember the day. I'm so tired. There. Oh, Roy, we'll never make it. I can't control my hands anymore.
Let's rest a little.
Oh, but we can't.
Roy's right. It's time you get some sleep, Alice.
Jiminy, 2 days you've been at it.
Oh, not that long. It can't be that long.
The rocket ship must have taken off at dawn. They're either there by now or...
Then I've failed you. I'm sorry, Dan.
Hale, do you realize what you tried to do was impossible, yet you almost did it?
But I didn't.
Yesterday I calculated 5 of you. Now I find 6.
He still doesn't know about Jason and McCloud.
There were 8 of you. The guidance Roman who understands everything showed me that. Yet I might have had trouble locating the other 2 had they not taken off in a rocket ship and revealed their presence. Look, humans. For the space platform, which guidance Roman spared because it would have been a convenience for my people when they arrive on Earth.
Space platform.
But now we shall destroy that too. Alert! 9, 8. The Great One himself sends the cosmic blast. Then atomizes rocket ship. Space platform. Human 7 and 8, all. And now, of the 2 billion, there are 6. Calculate your chances. Negative. 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 Is there a choice between a painless surrender death and the horror of resistance death? Show yourselves. By your clock time, in 1 hour, I seek you out. Last warning.
It's Alive is brought to you by Davis Scion.
Dark angel, lend me thy light. Through death's veil till we have heaven in sight.
On the road tonight in West Virginia at the West Virginia Haunted Penitentiary, as seen on MTV's Fear. Let's do a hate mail. What do you say, boys?
Sure, why not?
I brought this from home and on the road to do it here. So anyway, printed this out from the internet.
That's what I call planning.
That's what I do. I plan very well. This letter says, you claim that Fritz is your clone, that he is a cloning experiment. We don't think he looks anything like you. What gives? Well, he doesn't look a lot like me. But he is my clone, and I never said that that experiment was 100% successful. So I'll tell you actually how I did it. I did clone myself using one of those weird little flaps of skin, those skin tags you can get in your armpit or your neck or any place like moist. So I had one of these little flaps of skin in my armpit, found out very rich in stem cells.
Wonderful.
And I've cloned myself here. Now, he was made out of armpit skin and thus the horrific stench, but we love him just the same. Yes, we do, baby boy. You stink, but we love you. You too. Let's get back to the movie. Robot Monster.
Fritz does look a lot like his original mother.
I don't know, darling. Perhaps if we could talk to him. You better go and rest, too. George, we can't go on this way much longer. Our food is almost gone.
What else can we do? Commit suicide? Or give in to Roman? Ask the last people on Earth?
George, talk to him. Make him see that we won't harm him. He can let us live. If Alice could have finished rewiring the view screen, you could have talked to the platform without Roman discovering our presence. Why can't you talk directly to him?
I could. Of course I could. As soon as Alice has said her sleep, I will.
Not like that.
Alice, look, you simply can't connect these two circuits.
Here, let me.
Us on your view screen?
Yes, Earthman, I see you. This means only one thing. You have decided to take the easy way out.
No, Roman. We have fought you to a standstill, and we will go on doing it as long as necessary. If you try to figure out our position, you are wasting your time.
None shall escape me. I shall find a way to rid this Earth planet of humans.
No! We human will not give up this Earth of ours. But let me ask you something else. What do you have to fear from us? Let me show you the sick people you want to destroy. First, my wife Martha, my companion for 23 years. Is there anything to fear from this woman?
The human woman is the bringer of human life. There must be an end to your race.
Or my children? Alice?
No. I have a mission to perform.
Carla?
I am built to have no emotions.
And Johnny?
The boy is impertinent.
Or is it in the ethical code of your people? Those children must be murdered.
You are not like my people. You are savage barbarians, non-Roman, animals.
Take my assistant, Roy, who has developed a serum with me, which would have wiped out disease among my people.
Wait. There is something I do not understand quite, but I want to see the girl Alice again.
We want peace, Roman, but peace with honor.
I will talk with the girl. It is not in the plan, but although I cannot verify it, I feel that she will understand.
No! I am the head of this family unit. You have to talk with me.
Calculate, human. If I meet with the girl, I may find a way to integrate you into the plan. It is not a fact, but what you would call a hope.
Name the place, Roman. I will be there.
I do not understand, but it is only the one called Alice that I want to see.
Here I am, Roman. Where shall we meet?
Do you know the area of the fork of the two dry rivers? There is a ruin there. I will meet you in an hour, but you must be alone.
I will be there.
You will not. Have you gone crazy?
We've played every other card. Why not try this one?
Do you realize what you're doing?
If there's a chance I can strike a better bargain than Father, then I'm the one to go.
Is Alice gonna have a date with Roman?
This is madness, Alice. Roy, you have to speak to her.
I know I'm not in the family, Alice, but your father's right.
You mean there are certain things nice girls don't do? Even if it means that man's millions of years of struggle up from the sea, the slime, the fight to breathe air, to stand erect, to think, to conquer nature, even if I was to stop cold by a doting father and a jealous suitor?
I just don't happen to believe that any human being should degrade himself in order to survive.
You'd rather just have us go out of business, is that it? Letter returned, no forwarding address? Can't you see you're being sentimental idiots, letting your emotions run away with you?
Perhaps that is the quality of being human. The very thing that makes us different from Roman. The difference we are trying to preserve.
Very pretty talk, but I still intend to do something about it. Get out of my way.
You're not going.
I said get out of my way!
And I said you're not going.
This portion of It's Alive is brought to you by Ralph's Army Surplus.
Tonight, West Virginia Penitentiary. You've seen the commercials. So how you like the movie tonight? Robot Monster. You like it, Stiffy?
I like it. It's good.
The bubbles?
Oh, the bubbles, man. That's like the terror.
They're menacing bubbles. There's all these bubbles coming up, and they're gonna get you. You know. And then the kid. And here's where I do my little trivia thing. You know the kid in this? I think he might be the kid from Duck and Cover. Goes off the bicycle into the curb. Could it be? I don't know.
What about the guy with the crap accent? Yet another crap.
Get off my case, would you please?
Oh, sorry, man, sorry.
Oh, the guy in the movie with the bad accent.
Either or.
Yeah, that guy's a moron. I mean, good actor. Let's get back to that movie. Robot Monster.
I'm a robot monster.
You're a monster robot.
Hurry. Johnny's gone.
You don't think he'd be outside the back?
That fool romantic kid would try anything. What a family I have.
I don't do anything.
Johnny has left the barricade. He might have it in his head to find Roman. We have to stop him.
Don't worry, Professor. Alice and I can find him.
I'll go, of course, but don't either of you speak to me.
But be careful of Roman. When Johnny comes back, I will set off a flare.
Right.
What are you doing here, boy?
My sister isn't coming.
So they sent you?
I came by myself. I wanted to find out what you had against me.
You are human. Your people were getting too intelligent. We could not wait until you were strong enough to attack us. We had to attack you first.
I think you're just a big bully, picking on people smaller than you are.
Now I will kill you.
You look like a pooped-out pinwheel.
So, the calcinator death ray really cannot harm you. Your father must be a brilliant scientist.
He's got a super serum that keeps people from ever getting sick.
How do you know it works?
Because he tried it on me and Carla and Alice and Roy and everybody. And we don't get sick even when we swallow capsules with real bad bugs in them.
And the two men who took off on the rocket ship, they also had this injection?
Sure, they...
You have told me all I need to know. I will calculate the spectrum dust in the calcinator death ray to counteract this antibiotic, and you will all be destroyed.
George, there he is. He looks all right. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Johnny! Johnny! Where did you go?
There, darling. It's all right. Now tell us all about it.
No, it isn't, Mom. I gave it all away. I didn't mean to, but I did.
You did what?
I wanted to talk to Roman, but he got out of me how we were protected from the death ray, and now he's gonna do something about it.
It's all right, boy. You did right. And Roman won't find it easy to counteract the serum, so we have still a little time left.
I only wish it were over now.
Well, when it is, can I go over to Janie's house and borrow her dolls?
Yes, of course, darling.
Johnny's safe.
Shh. Roman might hear us.
It's Alive is brought to you by Davis Scion.
Yes, I'm working. Yes, we're on location in West Virginia.
Wild and wonderful.
Yes, we're at the West Virginia Penitentiary tonight. Yes, I don't care. I gotta go. I have to go. We're gonna be on the air, okay? Listen, no, I can't pick anything up on the way home. No, shut up! Shut your mouth! Stupid! Listen, Ma, I'll get the medicine and I'll pick up a quart of milk, okay? All right, okay, goodbye. Okay, love you too. All right, bye. Anyway, we're watching Robot Monster tonight. And Gesundheit back there. What'd you do?
That wasn't me.
Yes, that was you. That was you. I know it was. Anyway, we're watching Robot Monster and some little facts about this movie tonight. The movie was directed by Phil Tucker, who, after making this movie, was so embarrassed and so freaked out at the crappiness of the movie that he actually became very depressed, started to believe that he was blackballed in Hollywood, and eventually, sadly, attempted suicide. But...
Failed?
Yeah, he did fail. He missed. He lived all the way till like 1985. So it kind of has a happy ending. And another thing about the movie, originally released in 3D. You can't see that tonight, but man, does it make it good. It really makes all the difference in 3D. And that's why some of these scenes, they happen like a couple of times in a row. That's why, because it was originally in 3D. So let's get back to it. Put on your glasses and watch the Robot Monster.
has kept you two? We were worried.
Now, really, Father, isn't it obvious?
Have you been playing house?
Professor, it may sound silly to you, but Alice and I want to get married, and we were wondering how you'd feel about performing the ceremony.
You want me to?
Oh, yes.
In that case, let's do it. And I want you to know, this is the biggest social event of the year. The whole damn town will turn out.
Great guidance. I have discovered the secret of our failure to destroy the remaining humans. Our C-ray, the calcinator death ray, cannot penetrate them. They have been made immune through the antibiotic serum, which I believe is the same as our formula, XZA. Reduce their counterpower. Eliminate the error. Death to humans can come by force. I will use physical means, Great One. The plan shall be fulfilled. The planet Earth has half revolved. You have but a short time to achieve our goal.
All right. Places. Go. Dum, 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 dum. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to... Dear Lord, you know that I am not trained for this job. But I have tried to live by your laws, the 10 Commandments, the Beatitudes, the Golden Rule. I would like you to look down on Alice and Roy and give you a blessing. Even in this darkest hour, we have kept the faith. In your grand design, there may be no room for man's triumph over this particular evil that has beset us. But if by any chance victory should be on our side, I want you to give a long life to Alice and Roy and a fruitful one. But no matter how it ends, Lord, watch over them this night. Watch over us all. Amen. And now I pronounce you man and wife. Roy, do you have the ring?
What? I didn't think about that.
Oh, brother, are you going to have to pick up after him?
I wanted you to have it someday anyhow, dear.
With this ring, I thee wed.
And the only thing to seal it now is a kiss.
Where are you going on your honeymoon? Niagara Falls?
Well, to tell the truth, we hadn't thought about that.
Wherever you go, be careful. And I want you back the first thing in the morning. And in case you don't know, there's a war going on. And now more than ever, I don't want to give up.
Thanks for everything, Dad. Most of all for having raised Alice. You too, Mom.
I'll go get my things, and then we'll go.
She'd have to have sunflowers. It isn't right.
This portion of It's Alive is brought to you by West Virginia Penitentiary Tours.
Your heart begins to race as the darkness engulfs you. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself to be scared. Very scared. The Dungeon of Horrors in the former West Virginia Penitentiary in Moundsville, West Virginia. This is not child's play. You've never been this scared. See the Gothic Big House as seen on MTV's Sphere. Visit us at WVPenTours.com for the gruesome details. Prepare yourself for the mayhem that awaits. West Virginia, wild and wonderful.
Roy, Alice, wait for me.
Carla, what are you doing here?
I didn't get you any presents.
Oh, you little rascal. Thank you very much. Now, you'd better run right on home.
Quickly, Carla.
What are you doing here alone, girl child?
My daddy won't let you hurt me.
We'll see. Great guidance. I have a favorable report. I have already eliminated one of them. Force was necessary. It was a simple matter of strangulation. That leaves 4. There are again 5. 4 and one more, on whom I have made an estimate in relation to our strategic reserve. The plan should include one living human for reference in case of unforeseen contingency. Do you question the plan? No, Great One. I only postulate. Proceed on schedule. Destroy the others. All of them.
It's Alive is brought to you by Davis Scion.
Let's get back to our movie. Robot monster.
He will hear you.
I don't care. I don't care.
You must care. You must not give up.
To kill you. I must do it with my hands.
How is it you're so strong, Roman? It seems impossible.
We Romans obtain our strength from the planet Roman, relate our individual energizers.
Small enough to carry with you?
No, mine is in the cave.
I wish now I played house with her more often when she wanted to.
No regrets, Johnny. We enjoyed her as long as she was with us. And now somehow we have to find a way to live without her.
Where's Alice?
Roman's gone.
Nothing can be done. Nothing.
Maybe one of us could lure him out for a moment, and then the others could run in and grab Alice.
That's easier said than done.
He'd come if he could be sure of killing us.
Go on, go on.
We call him on the viewer screen. Tell him we don't want to fight anymore. He can get us in the ravine if he promises easy death. You slip in and grab Alice when he comes out after me.
That might work. There's no time to lose.
Suppose I were human. Would you treat me like a man?
But, Roman, and you haven't told me yet where the Energizer is kept.
Silence, girl. Why do you call me at this time?
Roman, we can't stand it any longer.
I have made my last offer.
You promised us a painless death if we give ourselves up. Come and get us.
You can wait. Call me again at another time.
No. We will meet you halfway in the ravine.
All right. I will meet you in the ravine when the sun passes over the mountains. Attention! Attention! Extension XJ2. Attention! Attention! Extension XJ2. We hear you, great guidance. Earth Roman, you violate the law of plan. Fact, you have captured the girl and not destroyed her. Fact, you have delayed accepting the surrender of the others. This verges on failure. There is one thing you do not understand, great guidance. You reject the plan? I wish to make an estimate of my own. To think for yourself is to be like the human. Yes, to be like the human. To laugh, feel, want. Why are these things not in the plan? You are an extension of the Roman, and a Roman you will remain. Now I set you into motion. 1, destroy the girl. 2, destroy the family. Fail, and I will destroy you. I cannot, yet I must. How do you calculate that? At what point on the graph you must and cannot meet? Yet I must what I cannot.
This portion of It's Alive is brought to you by West Virginia Penitentiary Tours.
You hot monster? I see what you're doing in the monitor. You're shaking your head no, but I know you were laughing and clapping your hands. You loved it.
He does that over foil, though.
You want to go get a treat in the vending machine?
Oh, I want a treat. I want a treat.
You want a treat?
I want a treat.
You don't get a treat.
I want to go on. Give me a treat.
Okay, all right, here, I'll give you some money for the treats. You want to go get some treats?
Yeah.
Okay, let me hear you squeal like a pig. Let me hear you squeal like a hoe, boy! Come on! All right, go ahead, go get it. Worth every penny. Worth every penny.
Attention. Attention, extension XJ2. Speak, great guidance. Why have you not killed the girl? I must, but I cannot.
Here I am, Roman.
The girl first, then the boy. Now. Great guidance. I cannot kill the girl, but I will kill the boy.
Here I am.
Alice, do not hate me. I must. I shall release our cosmic cube rays, which will spring prehistoric reptiles to devour whatever remains of life.
How is he? He's all right. We just want to make sure you get up with everything you fell down with. Hey, I found him! Oh, that's quite a bump there, boy. What happened? Huh?
Darling, you all right?
You gave your mother quite a scare.
Yes.
Here it was getting dark and no Johnny.
You're alive?
Yeah.
Hurt too? Boy, was that a dream or was it?
Well, I must try to repay you for all the trouble you've gone to. Won't you and your assistant join us for dinner? Do.
Done.
Will you play house with me when we get home?
Well, oh, all right. But I gotta keep an eye out for Roman.
Really, Johnny? You're overdoing the spaceman act. There simply aren't any such things.
Come on, dear. This way.
I am not a crook. I am not a crook.
That does it for our movie tonight, The Robot Monster. We'd like to thank West Virginia Penitentiary for having us. See you next week.
A great many people with whom the average policeman must cope are mentally disturbed. A few of these become violent. It's fortunate when the police can call on skilled psychiatric attendants for help. However, most of the time, the police must deal with the mentally disturbed on their own. The vast majority of mentally disturbed people are not violent. They're borderline cases who will continue to live outside institutions. Many are old people whose bodily ills are affecting their minds.
What's the trouble? Somebody's got to do something. That's the third time this week I'm having trouble. Listen, you go back inside. We'll take care of it. What's the trouble, Ben?
I want those bananas to fry for my children to bring them home, and I can't do it.
Well, listen, we'll take care of that. Don't you want to show us some pictures of your children?
Wait, I have it in my purse.
Well, come on. We'll show up to it.
Oh. Ain't it funny? Did you see my husband?
They can be handled best at times like this by the policeman who has made their acquaintance on his daily rounds. The mentally retarded are seldom violent. The police problem here is to keep the boy from being teased or misled into serious crime. The officer who is aware of the neighborhood situation and knows the boy's family is in a better position to head off real trouble.
He's 13 now, and I think he should have friends, such as the boys out there. I just don't know what to do. He's getting out of hand now. I just don't know.
The would-be suicide is also suffering from some type of emotional disturbance. Once rescued, such persons are almost never difficult to handle, but they tend to be repeaters. Unless safeguards are taken, the police may well have to rescue this man all over again tonight. The public seldom appreciates how risky and time-consuming these rescues can be.
1 pack of wet cigarettes. No sooner give you a receipt for your money, we'll let you use the phone. You don't want to use the phone? I'll let your folks know that you're in here then.
Where laws permit, a person who has attempted suicide should be held until medical help can be found. Belts, shoelaces, or clothes he might use in a new attempt to kill himself are, of course, removed. It's important that he be put in a cell by himself.
Want a cigarette? Let me give you a light.
He should be allowed to smoke, but given no matches. Few precinct stations have special isolation cells. In this one, the toilet bowl, wash basin, and bunk are all possible sources of danger if the prisoner should make another attempt on his life. So the turnkey is careful to put him where he can be watched more or less constantly.
Subject apprehended by 61, 62, and 64.
The boy is perfectly all right. Joe, Miss Chandler brought some clothes for her boy in the back.
Oh, he can't have this tie. He must take it back home.
That's why I say the best thing to do is leave the boy in here. Don't bail him out. Let him stay here until we can have a doctor look at him.
Yes, I know, Lieutenant. It's not the first time.
That's what I mean. We've handled him twice in this precinct already. In here, he can't hurt anybody, and he can't hurt himself. We'll let a doctor look at him in the morning. In the meantime, if you all can get an ambulance from one of the psychiatric hospitals and take him to the hospital, we'll be glad to release him to you. But he'll be better off here until you can do that.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
That's all right, sir.
Once again, taking time to talk with the family is good police work.
Time is 8:14 given out. Item 101. Car 10.
Car 10.
Car 10, investigate a disturbance at 5002 Diamond Street.
Most reports of trouble come to the police without any suggestion that a mental patient might be involved. They must be prepared for anything.
Officer, there's a man next to me next to my apartment who is cussing and swearing something awful.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it, ma'am.
What's the trouble up there? I don't know, officer. Them people have been raising hell up there all night.
Who's up there?
The only one that I know is Paul Horace and his wife.
Any fire escapes or stairways from the apartment?
The only one you see is right up there in front of you.
All right, maybe you can move all these people out of the stairway in case we have to come out fast.
All right, officer. All right, folks. Let's move down.
Mr. Horace, open the door. Police.
One moment, please.
Here she comes.
He's got a knife. A knife's got a knife.
Now, you just take it easy.
I woke up this morning and had a curtain here.
Calm down. Are you all right?
Yes, officer, I'm all right. He hit me, but I'm all right.
Is anybody else in there with him?
Oh, officer, he's alone.
Does he have a gun?
No, officer.
All right. Has he been drinking?
Not that much.
Has he ever acted like this before?
He's had spells, but he's never hit me before.
He's had nervous spells?
Yes, officer.
What are you doing? God damn it! You slipped down on me. You went and called those policemen. I can hear what you're saying. I know what you're telling them. I'm crazy. I've done a lot of things.
Do we go in?
Plenty of time. Get on the radio. Tell headquarters to send another car up here.
But he's alone.
Alone, but maybe with a knife. Get down there.
Okay, folks, let us down. Let's go.
Now the sergeant can set his plan of action. His first step, get more help.
Let's get moving.
Waiting is also part of the sergeant's plan. If apprehension can be delayed for a while, disturbed people often become easier to manage.
No, I didn't, officer. Really, I didn't want to cause a fuss. That's the reason I didn't call.
Lucy. Can you hear me, Lucy? You sneaked behind my back. You went downstairs and called those police. You was on my side.
And you see, he's been acting strange lately. He thinks the neighbors are out to kill him.
Them damn neighbors, all they do is make trouble.
And, really, I have been ashamed.
Officer, don't listen to what she's telling you. She's gonna
Is
fill
he
you
the
out
same
here with a
Paul
lot of
Hart
shit.
who worked at the Midway Garage on Jackson Avenue?
Yes, he's the same. But he didn't work nowhere much lately. Said he's not feeling good. And when I asked him to go to the doctor, he just got mad.
You hear me, Lucy? I can hear what you're saying. You better tell him the truth. And if I ever get at you, I'll take you and those neighbors.
Hi, fellas. I'm gonna try to talk him out of the room first. But in the event that I fail, Havoc Horse, you follow me into the room, and you take the left side. I'll go to the right.
Yes, sir.
Sims, I want you stationed at this door in the event that we have trouble with him. Salva, you watch that entrance door to the hallway. We're gonna try to talk him first.
Even when reinforcements are here, delay is still part of the sergeant's plan. Perhaps he can win Mr. Harris's confidence and avoid any physical struggle.
Let me come in and talk to you, Paul.
No. Talk through the door.
We heard you had trouble with the neighbors. I want to come in and help you.
Those son of a bitches will tell you anything. Go help them. They'll kill me? Did they tell you they want to kill me?
There are 4 of us here now, Paul. We won't let them hurt you. 4 of us, Paul. That right, fellas?
That's the one being watching.
Open the door, Paul. Let us in.
Let me in and talk to you, Paul.
No, talk through the door.
I can talk better if we come in.
I can hear right through the door.
Let me come in and talk to you, Paul.
No, I don't need any talking to.
Let me help you. That's what
Talk
I
to
want
those
to
son
do.
of a bitches that called you.
I want to come in and help you, Paul. I want to see if you're all right.
Go ask them. They know more about me than I do myself.
Is there a ceiling light in the room, man? Where's the switch?
Right past the TV towards the other door.
We're coming in, Paul, to talk to you. What are you doing in the dark? Come on out, man. Let's talk. Come on, we want to help you. We're not trying to hurt you. Come on in out of the dark so we can talk. Let's be friends. Oh, there you are.
Get out, Mars! Get away! Go away! Get out, Mars!
Come on now, let's come out and talk.
No.
Let's be friends. We want to help you.
No, I'm afraid to come up.
We're not going to let your neighbors bother you.
Those son of a bitches, I'll cut them up. They cut me up, I'll cut them up before.
Don't worry about them, Paul. We're here to protect you. I'm going to put the light on, yeah?
No,
Yeah, I'm going to put the light on so we can be in the light.
No, leave the light off.
No, I'm going to put it on, Paul.
No, I don't want to come out. Leave the light off.
We'll put it on so we can talk a little bit better.
You can
won't
talk
be
with the
afraid.
light off.
You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna take me. No? You're not gonna get me.
How about coming out and talk now, Paul? We want to be friends.
No. You're not gonna take me. No. You're not gonna get me.
Come on out. Let's be friends now. We're trying to help you. We got
No.
plenty of police protection here for you.
Mr. Harris knows other people are listening. In part, his words of defiance are spoken for their ears. And noisy crowds can disrupt the most careful approach, even when the police are working behind closed doors.
Haven't they got that man out of here yet?
Keep quiet and get back.
We're not going to let you...
The sergeant continues to take his time, knowing his armed cover men are in position to move quickly if necessary.
You've been having trouble with your neighbors. That's why we're here to protect you. Come on, take it easy. Take it easy. We're your friends, Paul. Why don't you put the knife down?
I need this knife.
We're here to protect you, Paul. There are 4 of us here to help you. Nobody's gonna touch you. Nobody will hurt you.
This is my protection, this knife.
The neighbors are not gonna hurt you.
No.
Why don't you put the knife down on the table so we can be friends?
No, I want this knife.
Well, we can't be friends if you're gonna hold a knife at me. Put it down. Put it down. I'm gonna protect you. Nobody will get near you to hurt you. Nobody's gonna hurt you. We'll take care of you. You don't have to worry about anybody.
How about those neighbors?
We'll take care of the neighbors. We're your friends. I'm here to protect you, Paul. And we have 3 other men to help you.
They're gonna protect me.
They're gonna protect you. Drop the knife, Paul. You won't need it. We're gonna be friends. We're here to help you. Drop the knife before you hurt yourself, Paul. You won't need it. Easy, Paul. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't fight. We don't want to hurt you. Come on. Take it easy. Calm down. Calm down.
Mentally disturbed people feel pain quite as much as the rest of us. Part of Mr. Harris's resistance is due to muscle spasm. Frightened and bewildered as he obviously is, the more he is hurt, the more he will struggle. Blows and pain-causing holds could make him go wild.
You feeling better now? Come on. Come on, let us help you. Let us help you. We don't want to fight you.
Yeah, sure is crazy.
They've been tearing the furniture all night.
Ease up. It's all right. Get out there. Get the damn people out of here. Come on, we run the people in there, boy. I'm gonna put the cuffs on you. You hear, Paul? I'm gonna put the cuffs on you now so you don't hurt yourself.
It's a shock to most people when handcuffs are used. Whenever possible, they should be avoided. Right now, Sergeant Cotrera's hands, his voice, and his unhurried pace are helping Paul's sick mind to accept these restraints with the least possible damage.
Let it come back, Paul. I don't want to hurt you. Come on back with it, Paul. Loosen up. Loosen up now. Loosen up. All right, loosen. Easy, Paul. Loosen your arm. Let your arm loose. Come on, let it loose. Let it loose. Don't fight, Paul. We're not trying to hurt you. Put the cuffs. Easy with it now. Don't hurt it. Come on. Ease up, Paul. Take it easy now. Easy now, boy. Easy, Paul. Easy. Come on, don't fight, Paul. You're gonna hurt yourself. We're gonna get you off the floor. You hear, Paul? Take it easy now. Come on now. We don't want to hurt you. We're gonna roll you over. Come on, let's go over with it. All right.
What a disturbed person experiences during these first crisis hours can have an important influence on his chances of ever making a permanent recovery.
You okay, boy? Huh? We're friends now.
You gonna get me up?
Yeah, we're gonna stand you up. We're gonna let you stand up right now as soon as you feel okay. Well, take it easy now, you hear? All right, you ready? We came here to help you. We heard you were in trouble.
I got the police here now. Let them try something. Those damn neighbors. I don't want no neighbors around here.
They're not going to try anything while we're here. We're with you.
Where's your partner?
I'm right here.
You gonna go with us?
I'm going with you.
I'm sorry, officer, I've caused you so much trouble, but I really don't know what got into him lately.
Don't worry about it, lady. He'll be all right until the doctor can look at him.
Now, Paul, what we're going to do is take you away from here where you'll be safe from the neighbors. Now, don't be afraid of
You're not gonna have the neighbors around when I go down there.
The neighbors are not going to be around.
The wagon's here.
What's the wagon for, bro? I ain't going no wagon. I ain't going the wagon.
We're all going, Paul. We're all going. All four of us besides you.
Well, make sure those neighbors are not around.
They won't be around. We'll take care of you. Come on, let's go.
Sure those neighbors.
Ready? Let's go then.
Those damn neighbors.
Come on, Panasonic. Come back to your room.
Everybody get down.
Nobody's going to hurt you.
Don't hurt him.
Take care of you. You just go with us, Paul.
No, move. Those people
Get
out
those
there.
people off there.
Get them.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry, Paul. We're going to take care of you. We won't let anybody hurt you, Paul. Nobody's going to hurt you. Nobody's going to hurt you, Paul. All right, take it easy now. Feel all right? Yeah. Ready to go?
Can you get those people?
We get the people out. Don't worry about the people. All right, let's go now. Take it easy, boy.
They gone.
You'll be all right.
Thank
Take
you.
it easy. We're going to keep
Let them come back.
Nobody's going to come near you.
Well, how about outside?
All right, we're going to take care of you. Don't you worry about them. Let us worry about the people. All we're worried about is you.
I don't want those damn people around here anyway.
Ideally, Mr. Harris would be taken directly to a hospital with facilities to handle mental cases. Unfortunately, in most places, this is not yet possible. The police have no place to hold disturbed people but in jail, sometimes overnight, sometimes for much longer.
What you doing?
Take it easy, Paul. You're going to get a receipt
I
for
got
it.
pictures in that wall.
You get everything back, Paul.
Eddie's belt. No belt?
I got pictures in that wallet.
You're going to get everything back.
I don't want anybody to look at those pictures. It's my wife's pictures.
Disturbed people tend to be overly suspicious and may need extra reassurance about the safety of their personal belongings.
Paul, these cuffs are uncomfortable, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I'll bet they are. I can't take them off, but I think I can help you. In fact, I know I can. Give me the big belt.
All right.
Handcuffs and other restraints should be removed as soon as possible. Making the disturbed person feel more comfortable is the first step in winning his confidence.
What you putting this on for? Paul, it's for your own benefit to see that you don't hurt yourself. You'll be taken off as quick as we can.
If he's been upset and jerked at the cuffs during his trip to the station, he may have pinched or cut himself seriously. When it seems necessary to use handcuffs for a longer time, the wrist should be checked every half hour. Handcuffed in front, he can sit more comfortably and can smoke. When the cuffs are looped through a restraining belt, they cannot be used as a weapon.
Put that away for me.
There's nobody here going to do you anything. Oh, Sergeant. Oh, Sergeant. Use the phone. Go to sleep. Will you lay down? Stay right here like it was all.
To a mentally ill person, the ordinary sights and sounds of a jail can be doubly disturbing. Whenever possible, he should be put in a cell well away from other inmates.
Now, Paul, I'll put you in here so that you can get some quiet and some rest. And if you rest and take care of yourself, when the doctor comes, I'll ask him if he can take those cuffs off. If he tells me I can, I will.
This, above all, should be remembered. What this man hears, what he sees, what he feels during these first crisis hours have an important influence on his chances of ever making a permanent recovery.
Don't forget, if you want another one, just call. We'll be right over there in the office. So just holler if you want anything, okay? Good.
Okay, boy, take it easy now, yeah? Go on.
Go ahead, then. You be quiet.
The arresting officer's report provides important facts for the medical diagnosis. Is this man really a mental case? When the doctor finally sees him, he may appear quite rational. The exact words Mr. Harst used to express his fears of the neighbors and what he did may be important psychiatric clues.
Look, why don't you lay down, get a little sleep?
Why don't you get there, use the chair?
Well, there's none. You'll have to use the floor. Go ahead.
I ain't used to that. Oh, Sergeant, can I use the phone, please?
Listen, I told you a while ago sleep it off, the quicker you will get out of here.
Okay, all right, son.
How you doing? How you feeling? Well, I spoke to the doctor and he said that if you were quiet, I could take these cuffs off. How about it? Okay, turn around.
Once in his cell, the man's condition should be checked often. It is not unusual for mentally disturbed people to have moods that swing from one extreme to the other. Precaution should be taken against attempts at suicide, even when there have been no indications that the person had this on his mind.
Let's see your wrist, Paul. I suppose you just sit down there and rest a while, Paul. And as soon as the doctor comes, I'll say that he comes in and sees you. Yeah? Okay.
Most experienced policemen and doctors agree. Jail is no place to hold a mentally ill person if there is any reasonable alternative.
That's one up, one down, and one in the middle.
You know, when Paul Horace came at me with that knife, believe me, I was plenty glad to have the help that I did have. But if he could have held off just a minute or two longer, I think that I could have talked him into dropping his weapon. I've done the same thing in other cases just like this one. In handling these people, it always helps me to remember that these people are scared, very scared. They're scared of their families, of their neighbors, and of the police too. When a policeman gets hurt handling a mentally disturbed person, it's mostly because he has tried to handle the whole deal by himself or with too little help. The thing gets out of control, you use your weapon, and then everybody's in trouble. I remember one time in a case like this, I made a great big mistake. It happened like this.
We were over in the old first precinct. I was new over there and didn't know many people. We had spent the morning in court and hadn't even had time to get a bite to eat before we went on duty.
Busted in the rim of the grain elevator. 46, see Mr. Marshall, item 104.
Policía, no puedo llamar a la policía. Yo dije que no me la policía. No, llame a la policía. Policía, por favor, no llame a la policía. Yo no quiero problemas con la policía. Por favor, no llame a la
What's the
policía.
matter?
Estamos hombres peleando, tienen una lucha.
Can you speak English?
No.
Do you know what they're saying?
Estamos hombres peleando.
Quiet. Do they have any trouble around here? Fights or disturbances?
No, sir.
Well, what's all the hollering about?
Oh, they always holler there for nothing.
Where do they live?
Back this way.
Estamos hombres peleando.
Finish your sandwich. I'll go over and handle it. See what it's all about.
Okay.
Sí, 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 sí. Yo no quiero que venga la policía. Yo no tengo ningún problema con la policía. Se ha caído, no se puede levantar. Yo no sé qué pasa con ese muchacho. Ay, policía, por favor, trate de ayudarlo. Él se ha caído, no se puede levantar, por favor. Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué pasará? Ay, trate de ayudarlo, no le vaya a hacer nada, Dios mío, por favor. Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué pasará con ese muchacho? Yo no sé, él se ha caído, no se puede levantar. Trate de, Dios mío, no vaya a hacer daño a mi hermano.
Get one for yourself. All right, now stick with me.
To a mental patient in this condition, the threat of a gun is meaningless. What's needed here is manpower. In some types of mental disorder, a patient can be rigid one second and overactive the next. Unless he was knocked unconscious, blows would only make him more violent.
Looks like he's giving up. All right, get the piece out of the carpet up.
In most communities, ambulance crews will not handle disturbed people. In the interest of public safety, the police cannot avoid this duty. Where they understand what these people are like, where they know what to expect and act accordingly, the police can do the job safely and effectively until a better solution can be found.
Move out the way there. Put him over here in the end cell. Now take the strap, put one over his chest and one just above his knees. Kind of mussed you up a bit, huh?
Yeah, but it was my own damn fault. How's he doing now?
Well, he's nice and quiet now.
How soon do you expect the doctor?
Well, this is Saturday noon, and the hospital won't accept him without the doctor's okay. And we won't be in until Monday morning.
It's a hell of a long time between now and Monday.